everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee. I don't know about you, but I am getting a little cabin fever. I've gone out a lot this week. It's not like I'm snowed in, but you have to bundle up, put on your heated vest, put on your heated gloves, put on your heated socks, put on your hat, just to go out to take the dog out for a walk. I've been taking her out at least a half hour to let her play and then training her. So we've been getting outdoor time, and I've gone to the store and gone to the hospital for my mammogram and bone density tests. Both came out okay, so we're fine on that. That was a blessing. And been doing a lot of cleaning in the house and working with the dog, cooking a lot, baking a lot, keeping the house warm that away. I did have a little problem with Dusty's heater. It quit working, so we had to move the heaters around. We've got a little heater in there right now. Doesn't do a very good job. Just you can tell it's really working hard. So my husband's supposed to be out looking for a new heater for that room. So we're working on keeping her not hot but warm. You don't want her freezing. Went out a couple times, checked on Josie. She's fine. Gave her fresh water and more food. So she's ready for another week. She will not come out in this snow. And if you wonder who Josie is, it's my chicken. She's 10 years old and she's set in her ways. And snow is just not her forte. She does not like it. She will not even step foot in it. She sees that stuff and she turns around and goes back up into her coop. So we're keeping her fed and warm and plenty of fresh water. The cats are on the garage, so we have no problem with that. Dusty did get into the garage the other day. We were changing out the heaters. I thought he had locked the door, and he thought I had locked the door, and came inside and checked on her a few minutes later, and she wasn't there. And the door to the garage was wide open. So ran into the garage barefooted, and yep, there she was, sniffing at butterscotch. She always goes to butterscotch first, so I know she was not in the garage for very long. I don't know why it's about butterscotch, but she seems to like butterscotch. She always goes over there. So I got her back out, and we closed the garage door, so she was safe in her room. That's about the most trouble she's given us this week. She's been fairly good. We did start muscle training, and it's been a breeze so far. Muscle training and scent training, the beginning of it is basically the same thing. You have them put their nose into the area and give them treats while they have their nose in there, and you hold it for longer periods of time before you give the treats. So when I brought the muscle out, she thought it was no different than the scent training, so she just stuck her nose in and waited for her treat. So that put us way ahead on the muscle training. We're now to the point where we are introducing the straps behind the ear. Not fastening them yet, but introducing them. We'll do that for a couple of days, and then we'll graduate to stamping them and leaving it on for a little bit, then taking it off, and then doing that, leaving it on for a little bit longer each time until we have it on for maybe about 5 minutes. I think that's about what the exam would take if she ever had to have an exam that, required a muscle. And I don't think she ever will need that because she seems to be, so far, knock on wood, has been good with the vet. But we haven't had her back since she had that surgery. So with shoes, she was fine with the vet until we had surgery, and then she disliked the vet. So we can only hope that when we take her back, that she will be okay and not have to have the muscle. But I want the muscle just in case. And also I want for when we were socializing, because she just did not like either the people or the dog. I'm not for sure which one it was. But here, it was the people. She didn't like the winter coats. And I feel safer if she goes into that mode if I have a muscle on her because she is so strong. And we did get the safety clips for the leash, so the leash will now be attached to both collars. So if one collar snaps, we'll still have the other collar. So it's kind of a safety thing since she's, well, I don't know how much she weighs. She weighs 69 pounds almost back in January, and I know she's still growing. So that's what we're at on that. We did go to church Sunday. They had service, so we went. Roads were fine. And like I said, I've been in town a couple times. Went to the gym on Monday, but didn't get to go on Wednesday because that's when I had the mammogram. And didn't get to go on Friday because that's when he went looking for the heaters and had some other stuff that he had to do. And he's been working on taxes and getting that prepared to give to the accountant. So he's been busy doing that and going to the library a lot and getting paper forms and stuff. So I've just stayed home and worked around the house, cleaning the house. And the boys are doing fine. They're working. Sean says he's enjoying his job. And things are working out okay so far, knock on wood. So remember to like, share, subscribe, dream big, follow that dream, and God bless. See you in the next video. Bye, everybody.